we haven't done much, but it's coming up. It's coming up, and it's only got 2 employees, and it's uh, it's only me and Tyler actually, and we've done a couple of stuff, and we're trying to we're trying to make it a big company. Like right now, a few people know about it, and a few people know what we actually do in our artwork. But but hopefully in a few couple of years, it's gonna be big, and everybody's gonna know it.
Ain't got no phone because it's he melted it like
How it started? We were actually I had Tyler in one of my classes last year, and we did an essay about how to do stuff, and my essay was about how to draw a comic strip, and apparently Tyler liked it, and for him being a comic book writer, he just hit me up and told me, you know what, I'm a writer. I can write comics and you can draw it. Basically, that's how we all started.
she tells me I've been and asks me.
What we do as a company, I don't know. No, it's just I guess entertaining people because that's our main stuff. We're thinking about introducing new writers, like in the near future, like introducing new more people or more employees to like do different kind of stuff in the comic books we do, like lettering.
Hit it fold.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much what I do. I do most of I do most of the artwork and the coloring in the comic strips. I get chapters or paragraphs or writings from Tyler, and I basically have to find a way of actually putting all of these things together and actually making a comic and like drawing it and everything. I do the artwork and the coloring, and Tyler is an amazing writer. He can actually drive you into different stuff. Like he can take you far. He's got the imagination of a writer. I actually asked him another day, like, like, why don't you write books? Cause you'd actually sell a lot if you wrote books. And he was like, no. He was like, nah, I hate books. They're boring. Comic books are way more interesting. And once he said that, I looked at him and actually figured out comic books is what he wants to do. Like, he wants to write them, show the world what he writes, and show the world what he can do with words. And that's pretty fantastic. Accomplishments. We've done a couple accomplishments. We did a lot. I think we done we did Dustland, which is my favorite. Dustland was a comic that was the first comic we actually attempted to work on as a team, and we actually we actually went far with it, but due to management strategies or time, we couldn't make it. But right now, as an artist, if I look back at that work that we did, it's actually an accomplishment because right now I'm actually drawing because I just look at Dustland and I remember, this is the first thing we did as a company, as a partnership, and that's what drives me to make more comics. Although Dustland is not complete, I consider it as an accomplishment too. We've done a couple of small school newspaper work, and we did one called we did one called Silverado Man. We go to this school called Silverado. It's in Las Vegas, and we actually did this pretty funny comic strip called Silverado Man. It's about the school superhero. It was corny, but it was corny, but we had to put something out there, let people know we're doing stuff as a company. Um, Other works, just some simple artwork from Tyler. Some of his friends have done artwork. You can see him on our Facebook page. It's called Renegade Comics. You just find it, and you'll pretty much find all the artwork there. We did another one called Tacky Lockdown. It was a high school comedy strip. It wasn't that long. It was like 4 pages tops. It was pretty hilarious. It was about an incident that happened at school last year. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And right now we're working on a special exclusive. It's known as Death and Destination. Um, this one will actually be successful. We cannot wait to finish this one. It's off the chains. It's off whatever, off the hook, whatever you want to call it. But this one will be a classic comic. It's partly colored, it's partly black and white, but we just wanted to do the stereo. We just wanted to give it a stereo, flat, new kind of comic book look. And so far where we're at, I can't release that kind of information, but I can tell you that um, it's about a guy called Samuel Whitney, and he's technically finding his way through life, and something's gonna happen which I'm not gonna tell you, and he's gonna be the Reaper. It's actually based on its foundation is jump started by this perfect start. It's this how it starts is just perfect and sets the motion of any reader reading this comic book. And once we finish it, we're gonna put it out there. People are gonna read it. Perhaps put it on Kindle, perhaps iPad and stuff. And once we get it out there, we're probably gonna sell it in comic book stores. And it pretty much sets the start just sets the pace. And we're gonna work on this comic book. This is actually gonna be the first issue of this whole franchise. This is just not gonna be this one. There's gonna be a Death and Destination continuation. It's like issue 1 of this comic, issue 2. You've seen those kind of comics, and we're gonna make it special. We're gonna make it unique. We're gonna make it something that a lot of people haven't seen yet. We're gonna change some rules about comic book artwork, and yeah, we're gonna do something that's unique as a company. That's what I think we're gonna do.
Hey, cut it. I say my destination